Welcome back everyone to another episode of Vegetarian Cooking with JJ. In this week's episode, we're traveling to India in my kitchen, and I'm going to be making a very delicious Aloo Mutter. Aloo means potatoes, and Mutter means peas, so it's going to be a potato pea curry dish. It can be paired with rice or with naan or paratha. I'm really excited to get started, so without further ado, let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking! I'm adding a teaspoon of turmeric to this water in this medium-sized pot. Add some salt to the water, and we'll bring it to a boil. While we're waiting for the water to heat up, we'll peel the russet potatoes. Gouge out any eyes, and then we'll dice them up. You can dice them bigger or smaller depending on what you're going for. Our turmeric water is heated up, so we're adding our cubed potatoes. We're only parboiling the potatoes because we'll be cooking them further. Now I'm dicing up some yellow onion. We're going to use a cup's worth. Our potatoes are soft on the outside and firm on the inside, so we're now draining them. Reserve the water for cooking. I'm plunging them into an ice water bath to ensure they stop cooking. Now I'm draining the water. Remove the ice cubes. I'm using 3 beefsteak tomatoes. Remove the stems and dice them up. These are medium-sized tomatoes. I have 2 elephant garlic cloves I'm microplaning. I have some fresh ginger here. We're going to microplane it as well and get 1 teaspoon's worth. I'm chopping up 2 green chilies. Our Dutch oven is hot. We're adding some oil to it and getting it hot. Adding in our ½ teaspoon of cumin seeds. Let the cumin seeds sizzle. Briefly cook them and then add the diced onion. Get the onion nice and soft and then add the ginger and garlic paste. Now we're adding in our green chilies. Add in the other spices, our ground coriander, our turmeric, and some optional chili powder if you want to up the spice. About a ½ teaspoon should do it. You can always add more later. Cook it briefly and then add the tomatoes. Stir it up and get all those beautiful flavors going. Now we're adding our salt and our freshly ground black pepper. The Punjab region is known as the land of 5 rivers. Punj means 5 and Ab means water. However, only 3 of the rivers flow in the Punjab region of India, whereas the other 2 flow in the Punjab region of Pakistan, and this is due to border changes. The Punjab region is where the Sikh religion originated, and the Golden Temple is very famous and very sacred to Sikhs, and it's located in the city of Amritsar, which is known as a holy city to Sikhs. If you ever go, be sure to bring sunglasses because guess what? This temple has 400 kilograms of gold leaf on its upper half. Punjab is known as one of the more well-to-do states in India and has the lowest poverty rate. It has an abundance of wheat production and is therefore known as India's granary or the breadbasket of India. Now, most Torontonians and probably most Canadians are more familiar with North Indian cuisine, and this is due to the fact that there's a dominance of Punjabi Indians who have immigrated into Canada. Now we're adding 2 cups of our frozen peas. Getting all the flavors mixed up. Now we're adding our diced parboiled potatoes. Stir it nicely. And we're going to pour over our turmeric liquid, making sure everything's covered. Add some more salt if you wish. And a bay leaf. I'm adding half a teaspoon of ground cumin and an additional half teaspoon of chili powder. These are optional if you want a fuller flavor. About 30 minutes into the cook time, I'm adding our dried fenugreek leaves. Mix it all up nicely. We want to reduce the liquid so that it becomes nice and thick. Reduce this dish as much as you want. I like it nice and thick. This could take about an hour. We're chopping up some cilantro for a finishing touch. At the end, you'll want to add your garam masala, an essential toasted blend of spices. Be sure to remove your bay leaf pieces or just warn your guests. You may use a utensil to play it safer than me. Now it's plating time. I've paired it with some beautiful rice. Now you can top your dish off with cilantro. You may also like to mix some in just before. It's that time again, everyone. I get to try our delicious Aloo Mutter. And in this case, I paired it with some rice. Some aromatic rice. Try not to make a mess. You know it's bound to happen though. I love it. Of course, I added extra spice, but you can add the spice that you can tolerate. Perfect. The perfect consistency. We evaporated all the liquids to make a nice thick Aloo Mutter. The rice I used was basmati rice. However, first of all, you want to cook the cinnamon stick in the earth balance. I added a couple of whole cloves in there, mixed in a little bit of ginger and garlic. And the water that I used was the leftover water from our potatoes, that turmeric water. Add salt to your taste and you're good to go. One more thing, I added raisins, which gives it quite a nice flavor. I would have added saffron, but I could not find it. It's in such a small container, and I was searching up and down in the shelves. I knew I had it somewhere, but I just had to omit the saffron in this case. But feel free to add a pinch of saffron to your rice. It's a good idea to taste along the way to see if you want to adjust any of the flavorings. And I admit I did add some extra chilies, some chopped chilies in there. You know how I love my spice. It turned out beautifully. Some people even add more of a coconut base to this dish. I love it with the tomatoes. I'm sure that if I do a mixture of both next time, that would be an excellent combination. So there you have it, everyone, another delicious recipe to add to your recipe booklets. And remember, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. There's gonna be a new video popping up every Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern, so you don't wanna miss it. This is JJ signing off, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours. Bon appetit.